I went as a Cockroach for 3 years in a row.
Yeah, Kyle brought that up the other day. He was like, Sarah's not dressing up cute. He's like, I saw her in a Cockroach outfit 2 years ago in the bar.
Well, I did want to say this because I have seen like a style evolution of Sarah just on stage, because when she first started, and I think a lot of women do this, is just like you just want to focus on your jokes, and so it's just like a flannel, it's baggy pants, it's just like hair's like in a ponytail, it's just like whatever.
It's like a dress after like a divorce.
Yeah,
you're trying to find yourself.
But it's like I'm here to work on jokes. I'm not here for like these nerds to be like, oh, what's going on? But like now, I feel like on stage you're getting dressed up like I see like Eliza Schlesinger, like she's. I don't know. Did you see her last special? Like,
yeah,
she wore pants that were just specially made to have the fucking.
She looked so fucking
the fucking what is that? The cum gutters there.
Little,
like she just had the
fucking. They were beautiful.
Okay.
With
But,
some
I mean, like,
I've never seen pants like that.
The way that I dressed and like presented myself prior to comedy was very much like that, and then comedy kind of talked me into being like, oh, you have to, focus on your jokes, and you don't want people to like think you're pretty on stage because then they won't find you funny. And then finally I was just like, you know what? I've came to a place in my jokes and my career where I'm like,
I think that's so corny though, Sarah. Like, I feel like when you're funny, you're funny. Like, people are gonna laugh at you. Doesn't matter what you look like.
You're the one that talked me into that. Like, you were like, you're not in your feminine. Heidi would tell me, like, you're not in your feminine energy right now. Like, I can tell that you used to be in your feminine energy and you're very much in your masculine energy right now. And I didn't really know what that meant.
Did she like pull a card and like got Quasimodo or something like that?
No,
yes, I do that with everybody.
She does. She's a little tarot card, little witchy bitch or whatever.
I'm like the emotional witch. Like, I'll turn it on you in 2 seconds and you won't even know what happened. You'll be telling me your childhood trauma and I'm like.
So she told me that and I was like, okay, you're right. Like, yeah, I have like a kind of like put myself into this shell because I'm so scared that I would get labeled as something.
Yeah, and it's like so corny. Like, I feel like when you're funny, people see that you're funny before your looks. Like, yeah, cool, people have like their first impressions, but when you're funny, people are gonna laugh because you're funny, not because what you look like. That doesn't matter. Like, if you can make someone laugh, that goes so much further than what you look like. Who cares? Like, literally, who cares?
For sure. And I also think, you know what, I've gone on record as saying I'm a big Sarah Pop-Tart supporter. I think she's on the rocket ship
One of the
ship
biggest.
up.
Hell yeah.
I mean, she's killing it on social media.
Hell yeah.
your videos, like, they're legitimately consistently funny. Like, and like, what was the catch these hands one? Like,
yeah.
Like, I'm sitting on the toilet, when I watch my TikToks and my videos, and I'm like, this is well thought out. And also, like, I just seen your post about pissing one of your friends off by you have to constantly making TikToks.
Oh, that was Heidi that I was talking about because
Wait, what was it?
She was like,
I don't think I saw that one.
No, you were like, do you want to go to it was my tweet. You were like, do you want to go to the gym? And I was like, yeah, for sure. But could we record a video there? And
I did it too. I was like, oh my fucking God. I was like, whatever. Like, let's
you were like,
do
yeah,
it.
I guess. And then I like started getting a clown costume out of the closet, and you were like,
what? No, listen. We get there. This is the best part. We get there, and we're going to the stair stepper. This man is looking at her like she's fucking crazy. This man has on boxer briefs on the stair stepper. I'm like, you're looking at her like she's crazy. Your nuts are about to pop out of your fucking sack. Like, what do you mean? He literally was wearing boxers and a wife beater on this thing. I'm like, her wearing a costume.
Like I was crazy.
Yeah, I was like, sir.
But he dressed up like a clown.
Yeah, she did, and I had to video it, and I had to be right there with it.
What's great? It was for a 10-second TikTok too. Like, you know, like how much embarrassment you have to go through for a 10-second TikTok.
But again, like the timing couldn't have been better that you were standing next to a guy literally in his Under Armour underwear and his wife beater and he's looking at you like you're crazy. Like, where'd you get that outfit from? Please tell me you came here in something else.
The one of you, like, you're like, how do you get this average bod? And then you're just like humping all of the like workout equipment incorrectly, and you're just like, I was like, look, I don't think there's a lot of women that do physical comedy like that. You know what I'm saying?
Gosh,
so just like I was like watching it, I'm laughing, but also like part of me, like the comedian part of me is like, man, she had to look at each one of these like pieces of equipment and sit there and go, how do I goof up this one? Like, how do I do this wrong?
Well, okay, so that happened because I saw an actual workout girl online doing these like workouts, and I sent it to my friend and I was like, I want to do a parody of this. I was like, because some of it I was laughing at, and she was being dead serious on it. And I was like, I want to do some sort of parody of this. So we just like go to the gym at her apartment, and I'm just like on each thing of equipment, and I was like, how can I make what she was doing just more exaggerated?
Make it funny.
And then we didn't even plan to do the little ball part where I was like jumping on the exercise ball, and then we went into the side room, and I was like, oh, there's more in here?
There's more?
And then that's when I just started like acting like a fucking maniac. And like, I didn't plan to do the video that way. My plan was I didn't plan to do the voiceover or anything like that. It's just like when people, because my job, I work in social media, they're like, oh, like what's your creative process? How do you do this? I'm like, I don't have a process.
You're like, it's ADHD. I don't take medicine. It's undiagnosed. I'm a free bird.
I'm like, I have somebody record me doing weird shit, and then I look at it for 3 days.
They're
and
like, there's no process. There's
how
none.
can I make this funny?
Yeah.
And then I just do it. I don't have like I don't have a plan when I do any of those videos. There's no plan
This
going
is like
into them.
you're literally quoting the Joker from the Dark Knight movie. Do I look like the kind of person that has a plan?
There is no plan.
I'm just chasing cars. I don't know what I would do if I caught one.
No, but that literally is the best comedy. Like the ones that you don't plan, that you don't put a lot of thought into, like those always get the most views, like the best laughs. Like those are what always work the best when you're not
also,
planning
like,
it.
they act like the Joker is crazy, but like,
Low key, he knew what he was doing.
Low-key,
He knew what he was
like,
doing.
kind of a
He knew what he was
badass,
doing.
like-
He knew what he was doing.
I know that my brain is like fucked up, and I love that about it because I'm just
Yeah.
like, fuck it. Like,
I
let's-
love that for you.
Fuck it. Fuck it.
I'll figure it out. Like,
Brunch with my people though. Homie that just cooked up a feast and we about to